The World Economic Forum says that in the next few years, 52% of all jobs will be done by robots. So gone are the days where you can employ somebody just to do manual labor. They say that you will have to change to lifelong learning. The days when you can get a degree, put it in a frame, put it on your wall, is gone. You have to be a lifelong student. You have to look at developing skills in persuasion, in innovation, in creative thinking. The party in power will have to address three things: poverty, unemployment, inequality. So the first thing is we have to move the people towards public transport. So these are the three environments that we as transport professionals will have to look at. Now, last night I was thinking about the burning of trucks on the freeways. It's got a much bigger agenda than transport. So if you want to solve that problem, you have to solve a problem at other forums than just purely transport. So the challenge I'm going to give to you is that how do we then address this first challenge of the walking challenge, the second challenge of the waiting challenge, and the third challenge Chairman will talk about is the en route challenge. The last thing that I want to say, and I must say, in South Africa we have two types of public transport users. We have a public transport user of force. That man or that woman has got no choice. They have to use public transport. And they usually only have one choice. Then we have public transport users of choice. These are the people that we want to catch. If we want to change away from private cars into public transport users, these are the people who have a choice. And the way that they make a choice is totally different to those that are captive market. So we have people who are captive to the public transport, and we have people who have got a choice. And in the Gauteng case, our market was looking for people who had a choice. We said to the person, we know you own a BMW. Leave it alone. Drive it over the weekend to impress ladies. We want you to use public transport during the week. If we have to break the cycle that says crime pays, the only way that you can break the cycle is to have successful prosecutions. I mean, if we can have a look at the Zondo Commission as an example, it cost 3 billion rand, it brought out 10 volumes. Nobody's gone to jail yet. So we must close the circle. If we don't close the circle, then crime will always win. So crime pays, we have to break that. Culture change. How do we install culture change? And that's why in this room, I like to have people who are soft science, social sciences. I'm an engineer. I keep on telling my wife it's the easiest thing I've done is engineering, because it never changes. People engineering is the most difficult thing, because it changes every hour. What I like what we said today is stakeholder engagement. Stakeholder engagement, if we're going to build stuff, if we're going to do it. If Trouser says, this is what we promised, this is our promise to you, have we done it with the stakeholders? If I'm sitting here as a stakeholder, and I think Trouser should have one goal, and that's to say, every year we're going to push up our ridership by 50 million passengers a year. That's all, nothing else. So when I come, we're transporting 50 million now, next year 100 million, next year 150 million, next year 200 million. That would be the physical and spatial planning. I think that's 100% for sure. We have to start linking up where we build the taxi ranks. I live in Pretoria, Midland, I go past Midland. There's 400 taxis standing around Midland. They get used to bring the people to work. They stand there for the rest of the day. Tonight, they take them home again. It can't be a business that can work. But why has Midland not been? I went to, where did I go? I went to Woodlands. They've taken half the parking and built Kentucky Fried Chicken and meat chicken and 10 stores there. They should have taken that space and given it to the taxis and had the taxi rank inside of Woodlands. So the design, cross-section of the road, lighting is very important. The management of maintenance. If you have to duck and buy through ditches going from a motor transport to your house, the ladies were there, the high issues, they'll do it once, never again. So we have to look at the maintenance, we have to look at enforcement bylaws, we have to look at splitting the security into policing, the owner, community policing. We have to look at innovation. Overseas, if you have a uniform, any uniform, you drive for free on the train. Because the people say, when you see a guy in uniform, they're scared. They think, oh, no, this guy can arrest. So if you are a sailor, got a sailor uniform, you go for free. Why don't we do it? Then politics, community, frontline, CCTV. It's expensive, but I know in London, if you go to London and you are on an underground station, if you want to press a button, any button, have a look at the camera. If there's a machine that you're going to give money, just look, there's a camera on. In England, in London, there are 4,500 cameras, and they use it in the court cases. So if you do something wrong and they show the video footage to the judge, he just lock him up. So it has to happen like that. Frontline workers, I think that is an issue. We were quite good in COVID in moving frontline workers, but then they were very special and they were few. But we taxis helped us. We took frontline workers, nurses, and that to hospitals and that. So that works well. Can we do it? And then prosecution. We used to have a specially trained prosecutor for overloaded vehicles. God had a specially trained prosecutor to prosecute these people that install violence against the commuters around the station. Harry, next time you must give us more time. Indeed. But thank you very much, Chico. I hope I've used all your time.
Thank you so much, Jack. Please give him a hand.